This just came in. You haven't heard this. This is just in. Herman Cain, who I took on here the other night a little bit, he told the New York Times Magazine that the media is, quote, scared that a real black man might run against Barack Obama. He went on to say, and I'm quoting him now, a real black man is not timid about making the right decision. What do you think of those comments, Mr. Dyson, Dr. Dyson?
Well, you know, Reverend Sharpton, we know that President Obama has been assaulted recently by many people claiming he's not a real black man, and he shows just how real he is. We talk about hip-hoppers who engage in the politics of authenticity, trying to say they are the only real black men or black people, and we castigate them. We suggest to them that we should be critical of their viewpoints because they don't have a kind of litmus test to determine real blackness or a copyright on it. Herman Cain cannot possibly suggest that he is the only, quote, real black man and that Obama is afraid of a real black man. Obama is as real a black man as we might be able to conjure. He continues every day to act as president of the United States of America. He is not ashamed of his African roots, his African-American roots. He continues to enliven the conversation around issues that are important to African-American people. Now, one can be critical about him not being forthcoming about that, but one can never suggest that he's not, quote, a real black man. And this kind of personal assault is part of the vitriolic attack upon a person when people lack serious substantive arguments. And it seems to me that Mr. Cain lacks a serious argument. What are your arguments that would suggest that Obama is not doing the right thing? But to play the authenticity card, that's for whack rappers and middle-of-the-road entertainers.
Well, he keeps saying let's not talk about race while he talks about race. So he's not going to bring up race,
absolutely,
but he's the real black man. He's not going to bring up race, but the media doesn't like a black conservative. So it's sort of like I'm not going to bring up what I'm going to mention. Mr. Cain is quite interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, he should put that on you know, the Godfather pizza stuff was great, but it might work there, but it certainly doesn't work within the broad spectrum of American politics, and I think people will see that ultimately.
But who do you think he's playing to on this, Dr. Dyson? Is he trying to gear up the conservatives into feeling like I'm taking this guy on, and what is his end game here?
Yeah. That's a great point, Reverend Sharpton. I think what he's trying to do is say, look, because it's been perceived that Barack Obama is off limits, that President Obama, we can't talk about him as a black person because the media is hypersensitive. The liberal media won't allow us to interrogate him to the same degree we would somebody else. So now Herman Cain steps in as a symbolic representative of the fear of Republicans, but now the courage of Republicans to step forward to say we're going to take Obama on. So while denouncing, speaking about race on the one hand and pretending he won't speak about it, he uses race in the most fundamental sense to try to attack Obama, and I think it's contradictory, and I think, yeah, he's playing to his Republican base to try to show he's the strong black man that is needed in the Republican Party.
All right, John Nichols and Michael Eric Dyson, thank you for joining us.